There was a very strong sense of solidarity with the people of France, with the people of Belgium, and a resolve on the part of the 28 EU states that we would coordinate our response for what is a real and serious threat. There are a number of initiatives that we will take with particular reference to the sharing of information, the sharing of data over a range of issues, with particular reference to the sharing of information relating to flights. Obviously there are issues there that involve the European Parliament, and I would be most anxious that this is an issue upon which the Irish MEPs would take a lead role. It has been on the shelf for some time, and I do believe that it's an issue that should not be progressed. Similarly, there was a feeling that the response should not be a security-based response alone, but there are other issues in terms of ensuring that we engage with minority communities, particularly in larger urban areas where there has been great disadvantage, where there has been economic neglect. So we agreed that there would be engagement of a type that perhaps hasn't been the case so far. We acknowledged the great work on the part of some community leaders and church leaders in that regard. It's hoped that that will certainly continue and that a new momentum will be found to ensure a resolve on the part of everybody to deal with this issue. Obviously there's a role for national governments, and I'm in daily contact with my colleague, the Minister for Justice, Francis Fitzgerald. There are issues there which are currently being addressed. For example, the introduction of new legislation, the introduction of new criminal offences, because terrorism, as we know, is adaptable. It changes. It doesn't remain static. And similarly, our code of laws, our legislation, our security issues need also to adapt and change. And I would expect that this new legislation will be on the statute books within a period of weeks.